Batman the Ride. This B&M inverted coaster is one of many Batman the Ride clones that have been made. But, despite having 3 of these coasters in Texas, this version is the only one to have the Batman name and theming. Does that make this the best of these clones in Texas? Find out in this review. After B&M debuted the inverted roller coaster with Batman the Ride at Six Flags Great America, many more B&M inverts were built, with a particular leaning towards simply cloning Batman the Ride. Being built in 1999, this was the 5th Batman the Ride clone at a Six Flags park, and the 9th of these clones built. The theming for Batman in the queue line is great. Why the queue line is absolutely massive for a coaster that should have relatively great capacity is kind of a head scratcher to me, as I doubt this coaster would be able to fill up the massive amount of space that it has in its queue. You enter through a garden-like area before going down into a sewer-like entrance, with Batman music playing. You then enter a large building that has the station above you. There's a giant warehouse-like area to your right that houses a massive amount of queue lines. But normally this is closed, so you can just walk up the stairs on the left side towards a darkened station platform with Batman theming. There's no real story or more interactive elements to this theming, as is the case with almost all of the DC themed coasters in the Six Flags chain, which is maybe the only miss with the theming. But especially compared to its lesser themed brothers in Texas, this theming is like a giant bear hug welcoming you to a special coaster. The lift hill has you looking out to the interstate on the right and Mr. Freeze directly in front of you. Though this view rather destroys the illusion of the nice theming that you just went through. I really enjoyed looking out on the interstate though and seeing the cars drive by me while I went up the inverted chain lift. It really seemed to add a sense of height to this coaster, making the overall ride more enjoyable. After an okay curved first drop, you'll launch through a powerful vertical loop that is my favorite part on these coasters, as the G-forces push you into your seat with just a great feeling. Then you travel through an inline twist that is much too snappy for my tastes, before going through another great vertical loop. Though you do get a small break from the inversions to go through some turns here, I feel these turns are taken too fast for you to truly enjoy the inverted nature of the coaster that you're on. Then you drop down into the 2 very snappy corkscrews before ending your ride on Batman the Ride. Overall, how good is Batman the Ride? Most coaster enthusiasts praise these coasters as very solid coasters. However, I just find the inline twists and corkscrews to be too snappy, and rank these coasters very low because they're barely enjoyable to me. To compare it to other coasters in Six Flags over Texas, I rank Batman the Ride clones right above La Vivora, which I find to be a very neutral coaster with only a strong sense of speed. And right below Mini Mine Train, which, as much as I love larger kiddie coasters, doesn't offer any magical moments. Most people, however, will rank Batman the Ride clones much higher, but my personal preference to ride them is just very low. What are your thoughts on Batman the Ride and B&M inverts in general? Let me know, and as always, congrats.